like bastions of advantage state, right?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of duke it out, and both of them just so good at what they do. So we'll see who's able to kind of get a first clean opening here. And it looks like it's going to be Sidereus, but I mean, really love what we're seeing here. Oh my god, just immediately attacking on nearly 40%, but Rongunshu firing right back, able to find a quick tipper. Can we find a ledge guard situation? No, we are not able to, and these two are scrapping.
Yeah, it's already looking a lot better. For Sidereus, not getting the tech on that back air. But in the last set, it was basically curtains. Rongunshu just completely ran over them. Seen it down air. No, another back air. To no surprise.
Yeah, Sidereus doing a really good job with those back airs, able to attack on 100% on to this Clairen here, and we're trying our hardest to snuff out any approaches that Rongunshu was going for, but unfortunately for Sidereus, they haven't netted in any kills. But we're seeing a lot of really good ideas, and like you said, just a change in pace for between the last set that they played in this Grand Finals.
Yeah, even though Sidereus has not taken this first stock, Rongunshu marching all the way back, like almost taking the first stock of the set there.
Yeah,
this was in complete favor of Sidereus. Rongunshu just kind of piece by piece brought it all the way to even, but I think they may have clipped the jump, and that's the first stock.
I love that a lot, going for that looked like forward air, right? Just like kind of floating there, you know, because Sidereus has gotten a lot of capitalization going to kind of like the higher blast zones, right, to try and find something, and instead capitalizing on that jump, that low jump to secure a stock.
Yeah, great space in there on the nair. Once again, like I've said before, center stage is where Rongunshu lives.
Yeah.
Unless he's in advantage state. Then he's everywhere.
Then he's everywhere you don't want him to be. But so good at stage presence, right? So good at commanding the stage. Fantastic. Fantastic.
It's always so smooth.
Rongunshu's tippers have been so on point, but Sidereus fighting out of the corner here, and this really is just going back and forth here. Oh my
Forward
god.
strong. I feel like that stock, Sidereus wasn't really able to actually make much happen. It was just kind of the Rongunshu show for that stock.
And I think the name of the game for Rongunshu here is stage control, right? Holding center stage and being like, okay, find a way in, right? Find your way in. Tell me how to play. Otherwise, I'm going to hold center, and I'm going to force you to play my game.
So then when you're Sidereus, the answer might just be to kind of wait for an eventual opening. Because it's like, Rongunshu could stand there. We'll make some kind of move.
Yeah.
But I think that might be the focus that Sidereus really needs, is that, okay, this player is controlling the stage like this. I need to get that kind of control.
Yes.
I need to prevent my opponent from getting that control that they've had an iron grip on the entire time.
Exactly, and you can actually see already Sidereus doing exactly that. Holding center stage the second they get the chance to, realizing that they're doing, that's what they need to do. Unable to secure a full stock there, but just by holding center stage and keeping their advantage state, Sidereus has been able to prevent themselves from losing and taking much more extra credit. But as I'm saying that, Rongunshu able to find a little bit of a tipper and almost a kill.
Just the extensions, the ledge hog taking that one. Yeah, I think Sidereus was starting to figure it out partway through that game.
Yes,
I really do. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but hopefully going on to Tempest Peak here. A little bit more space to work with, especially considering these platforms move. So, you know, at some points it kind of chokes the space, at some points it doesn't.
Yeah, so we'll see how Sidereus is able to actually, you know, use this to their advantage. But they're doing such a good job with it. I mean, it really does feel like the winner of these games between these two really comes down to who is holding center. Who is doing a better job with their stage positioning and their stage control, more so than that, you know, killer advantage stage that they both have.
And I love that weight with the tech chase. Down strong, not gonna land it.
Just barely out of range for that, just barely misspacing it. We're able to tackle away from that up tilt, so no confirm for Rongunshu here, but Sidereus is kind of bleeding out here as that up strong secures stock number one.
Yeah, I love these turnaround up tilts in these tech chases for Rongunshu as extensions, and they cover so much space. Oh no, that's no jump.
Ooh. Yeah, that's no jump. Just barely floating.
Just had to
by.
float.
Yeah, good stuff coming out from Sidereus here.
All right, catching the neutral tech with the 4 strong and a down air. Not going to get hit. The NFZ saving Rongunshu's life.
Yeah, Rongunshu just holding that in that situation, right? Because Sidereus got desperate, right? It's like, okay, I gotta find a kill here, right? Because the second you are in advantage state, it is almost impossible for me to find a way out. So I have to find my opening here, and just barely whiffing on that edge guard as well. And if you're Rongunshu, you're so happy about that.
Yeah, do consider that the down airs that Sidereus uses are usually the ones when, okay, now I know you're going low. So Rongunshu was ready for that and had an answer with NFZ.
Yeah, exactly.
Great tech. And also nailing these techs as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is this is that just Rongunshu like holding in there?
It's the kind
and
of,
then attacking out. Yeah, just because they've hit it every time.
Yeah, you get close to the stage, and you can basically buffer your tech in a sense. Okay,
Ooh,
maybe not
that
that
one.
time.
Yeah, not
Didn't
that
land
time.
Okay.
Too low for that one. Good stuff for Sidereus. They're able to find a stock there. Love the spot dodge to avoid that grab. Can we find an opening though? Because like I said before, like we've been saying for this whole set, it's whoever's holding center stage, right? Whoever has the better stage positioning, whoever has stage control, and all that is Sidereus. It has been Rongunshu.
Yeah, I think it might be curtains for game number 2 here. I'm not sure how Sidereus could really find their way back at 111%. Down strong.
Yeah, we're unable to find the stock just yet, but oh my god, there it is.
NFZ.
Yeah, can you find a way back? We're able to find a really aggressive recovery option back, but it doesn't seem to matter at all as Rongunshu finds an up air to secure game number 2. I feel like we want a bigger stage.
You know what? Considering the way that Rongunshu's moving, yeah.
I think we want a bigger
I think
stage.
you want either like Fire Capital or maybe.
I don't know if we want Fire Capital. From what I've seen so far, Rongunshu is still very, very comfortable on that stage specifically. We are going to run it back to, what was the name of this?
This is Tempest Peak, but you know
Tempest
what?
Peak.
I think Merchant Port might be the play.
Yeah.
Because the platforms are very outside. You know?
Yeah. You really want, as Sidereus, you want... The name of the game is stage control, and because these stages are so small, Rongunshu is just able to secure everything that they possibly want to.
Oh no!
A little lost in the sauce there. A little lost in the sauce there. We've all been there. But, I mean, this is where you capitalize as Sidereus, right? This is where you have to capitalize, right? These mistakes, these moments of, I want to say grandeur almost from Rongunshu, you know, who's up 2-0, their side, playing their heart out, having such a good time with it. You have to, you know, capitalize on that overzealousness. And unfortunately for Sidereus, even though they took that, even though, you know, there was that unfortunate misstep, it doesn't feel like it because Rongunshu is still wildly in control.
It's just business as usual. Even though Rongunshu SD'd at 0, basically. Being off stage at a bad time, getting ledge hog at 0. Still able to make some magic happen. No, it's 63% on the board, so one good edge guard from Sidereus here, and that's like a 3 stocks to 1. Not going to get enough of a high enough level in the neutral B to catch the recovery there. Great forward air covering the landing. Because without that, like there was a shark in the water. That was Rongunshu.
And you can see Sidereus here almost getting really, really good. Oh, yeah, there we go. Almost getting something going, right? But we're just unable to secure stocks on these edge guards and whatnot.
Had barely taken that stock. I wouldn't have expected that back from all the way down below the ledge.
Yeah.
I know it's fleet, but like
all the way downtown is kind of crazy. But oh my gosh,
no way.
We're seeing
It's
it
like
over and over again.
Happened. No tech. It's almost a bit of a scramble there off stage, but it's still Rongunshu is down in percent, but is still just in control of all of it, and then Nair's gonna take that stock.
God, This is such a clean gameplay coming out from Rongunshu. Unfortunately for Sidereus, it's been really hard to get through this iron wall, this bastion of pure offense that is Rongunshu. We need to slow things down. We have to find our openings, and we have to stop getting nervous off stage as well, because that's been also a big key component in this game.
And the down air. Could this be it? And it looks like it. Rongunshu takes it, and with that, the tournament.
Yeah, that.
I've played endless sets of that matchup with D-Bats. So.
Oh, you play? Okay, I was fucked.
Yeah, that might be my most played matchup.
Oh, yeah, no, I had no chance.
Yeah.
So well.
Okay, that explains why he's so good at Clairen.
Yeah.
Yeah.